Temptations and restraint have always been part of human life. Philosophy, spirituality, and psychology all speak about this tension between desire and self-control. Oscar Wilde once joked that the best way to get rid of temptation is to give into it. The line sounds playful, but it points to something real about human consciousness. Desire does not disappear just because we deny it. Almost everyone carries private guilty pleasures. Small habits, impulses, or distractions that bring enjoyment but also doubt. Some relate to comfort, consumption, or entertainment. Others connect to ego, attachment, or emotional dependence. Spirituality and mindfulness traditions teach that temptation itself is not evil. It is simply energy within human awareness, something that needs observation rather than blind reaction. The important step is evaluation. Personal growth begins not with suppression, but with clarity. What does a temptation give you? Relief, joy, stimulation, belonging. And what does it take away? Time, focus, inner balance, health, or discipline. Conscious living means weighing both sides instead of acting automatically. There is also a useful psychological approach that does not rely on fighting desire directly. Instead of framing restraint as deprivation, it can be seen as a deliberate act of identity. Choosing not to indulge becomes a statement about consciousness and self-mastery. It transforms restraint into dignity rather than punishment. Stoicism and mindfulness philosophy both emphasize this shift. Discipline rooted in awareness rather than force. Modern culture offers two extreme responses. One promotes total abstinence, cutting everything out in pursuit of purity or productivity. The other encourages endless indulgence under the banner of freedom and self-expression. Neither extreme leads to stable awareness. Consciousness evolves through balance, not polarity. Gradual habit transformation, sometimes described as a micro-adjustment or small habit building, has proven far more sustainable. Replacing harmful routines with constructive ones aligns behavior with personal growth. Over time, identity shifts naturally. This reflects ideas similar to Ukhtomsky's dominant theory. Whichever mental or behavioral pattern receives attention becomes the central driver of consciousness. Feed one version of yourself consistently, and that version strengthens. Yet one of the most critical principles of self-discovery is autonomy. External advice about morality, pleasure, or restraint should never be followed blindly. Philosophy encourages questioning inherited frameworks. Spiritual awakening emphasizes inner guidance. Awareness requires ownership of decisions. What one person must reject, another may integrate harmlessly. Context shapes impact. Life conditions differ. Consciousness develops uniquely. The danger is imitation without reflection. Restraint is meaningful only when chosen freely. Indulgence is meaningful only when understood consciously. Everything else is habit without awareness. True balance lies not in elimination of temptation, but in understanding it, observing it, measuring it, and deciding deliberately. Through this process, self-discovery deepens, discipline stabilizes, and consciousness matures. Temptation does not define the individual, response does. And that response, shaped by awareness, mindfulness, and philosophy, becomes the foundation of personal evolution.